Welcome to Sustainable Health Empowerment's Health Education Series. My name is Mark Bannikin. I'm an internal medicine resident at UCLA Oliveview, and I have been a volunteer with SHE for nearly 7 years now. I have helped participate and plan the inaugural medical mission trip to Cambodia in 2015. This trip was initially called Cambodians in Globalization, which was a study abroad trip with Cal State Long Beach and also a medical mission trip. Our objectives for today's session will be number 1, to distinguish various cardiovascular diseases and disorders. Number 2, recognize lifestyle factors that contribute to risk for heart disease. 3, identify changes in lifestyle that can reduce your risk of heart disease. The World Health Organization describes cardiovascular diseases, otherwise known as CVDs, as a group of disorders of the heart and the blood vessels that include coronary artery disease is a disease of the blood vessels supplying the heart muscle. Rheumatic heart disease is damage to the heart muscle and valves caused by bacteria known as streptococcus, usually because of an untreated strep throat infection. Congenital heart disease is a problem with the heart structure that occurs at birth. Cerebrovascular disease, also known as stroke, caused by problems with the vessels supplying the brain. Peripheral artery disease consists of problems with the vessels supplying the arms and legs. Deep vein thrombosis and pulmonary embolism are caused when clots block veins in the legs or move to the lungs and heart. Causes of heart attacks and strokes are usually a combination of the following risk factors: tobacco use or smoking, unhealthy diet, obesity, physical inactivity, harmful use of alcohol, hypertension or high blood pressure, diabetes, or hyperlipidemia, otherwise known as high elevated cholesterol levels. It is estimated that cardiovascular diseases are the #1 cause of death annually worldwide. Most of them can be prevented through certain lifestyle factors, such as a healthy low-fat, low-salt, low-sugar diet of fruits and vegetables, whole grains, beans, fish, and lean meat, with limited alcohol intake. Regular exercise, at least 30 minutes a day for cardiovascular health, and 60 minutes most days to control weight, because obesity is another risk factor. All tobacco products are unhealthy. Even exposure to secondhand smoke increases risk for cardiovascular disease, but the risk of heart attack and stroke drops immediately after a person quits. It can drop to as much as half after a year. Check and monitor your cardiovascular risks. Get treatments for high blood pressure, high cholesterol, and high blood sugar. Diabetes can increase your risk of high blood pressure and heart disease. Let's review what we've learned so far. Cardiovascular diseases, otherwise known as CVD, is a group of disorders of the heart and blood vessels. Is this true or false? This is true. Cardiovascular diseases involves disorders of the heart and the blood vessels. Which of the following are among the most important risk factors for heart disease? Obesity, diabetes, cigarette smoking, otherwise known as tobacco use, high blood cholesterol, high blood pressure are all risk factors that can cause heart disease. This week, we have identified various cardiovascular diseases and major risk factors, especially for heart attacks and strokes. In next week's episode, we will discuss symptoms of various cardiovascular diseases and review what you can do to reduce your risk. Thanks so much for tuning in, and be sure to check out our next episode and all the episodes in this health series on our YouTube channel at Sustainable Health Empowerment.